Hey there, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. Welcome to your reading for 19th of September through the 25th. I am recording this as the moon is in your sign, and whenever I do your sign, I always tend to speak really quickly anyway, so I'm thinking it's going to be really go pretty quickly today. Ow, look what you just had flying out there. You guys have some great cards coming out for this week, so that's excellent. All right, so let's take a look at what the overall energy is for the week, and then we will dive into covering the different transits of the moon as it works its way through the system. The system this week, the solar system. All right, your overall energy, though, kind of sucks. Let's see what's going on here. So you have the Five of Cups for the overall energy, but I think you work your way through it this week. It is going to take you being willing to set down the burden. It is totally about, oh my gosh, this is interesting. So, so here we go. A little blue in the heart, but you have the raven there, and the raven is always to me the sign of transition, and we are in the season of change. We are moving out of the summer in the northern hemisphere, out of winter in the southern hemisphere, into fall or spring, depending on where you are, right? And so there is this change, but what's interesting is all five of these cups are tipped over. So there feels like there's a situation where there's a complete releasing, a letting go in order to just, I feel like it's cleaning the slate, whatever it is this week that's been a bit of a difficulty for you. Because remember, these are just for the week. These aren't for the month. It could be something there you're just feeling a little blue, a little left out, a little down, and yet I want to remind you, you have Mars in your sign, and Mars is going slowly right now, and Mars is getting ready to retrograde. It's going to spend until the end of March pretty much in your sign, and this is an opportunity for you to really work through and revamp and revitalize yourself, and all that Martian energy of the Wands energy, and they are all over your reading here. So a chance to really light the fire within you. Here's the key to the situation. It is remembering that you have all the power, that you are the one that leads you, because in the key to the situation, you have the magician, and the magician has everything at your disposal, all the tools. So you already have everything you need. I just feel, I really don't, they just showed me with someone actually kicking over the cups. Like, I'm done with that situation, whatever it is. Now, it could be a romantic situation. It could be a disappointment at a job. It could be a friendship. But it's something that emotionally was hard for you. And so it's kind of like cleaning the slate, because here you have this, I feel like the beast of burden energy here, and what you've been thinking about and what you've been trying to figure out. It's the Ten of Wands. So there is this energy of a big burden that needs to be released, and you're wondering, why is it I don't ever win? Why is it I don't ever win? I think that's the energy in this. It's that feeling of, why is this always so hard, and why don't I ever win? But the truth is that everything you need is right there before you, and it's about being able to see things in a different way. So so here, the Six of Swords, it's been a struggle trying to come up with the healing, trying to move yourself forward, but I love this rainbow of peace. So in the heart space, you're trying to figure out how to heal yourself, and this is beautiful, because this is moving on from this energy. This is like, I'm kicking over those cups, I'm moving forward, and the struggle has been the Six of Wands, and so that's the victory. But in this one with the horse there, it's almost like, I think the struggle is, are you asking for the help that you need? Because the horse always offers assistance. They will carry you forward. They will lift you up, right? If you're riding in on a horse and you're above the situation, they will transport you forward, and there's so much wisdom, right? So there's all this wisdom. Are you asking for the help you need? And so it could be a little bit of the ego that is holding you back from moving forward, because you actually have everything you need. So there's just a matter of choosing to elevate yourself and ask for the help you need. So there, in the way to transition through this, you have the Knight of Wands. So you have 10 wands here, and you're being asked with the magician. You have a cup, you have a sword, you have a pentacle, and you have a wand. And the wand is the action that you take. And so you're being asked to look at all the things you have and pull one of these wands out of here and use that to be the one that you take forward. You're carrying too much. It's time to set down the heavy burden. Pick up this one, because then you're going to move from this Knight into the energy of the Queen. Okay? So when you decide what action you're going to take, the Queen is inspired, and she's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. And see how clever she is? She knows when is the right movement. It is just a matter of deciding this is the action that you're going to take. This is the action you're going to take. And so in the area of success and abundance and financial or career or just overall abundance, how do you bring that into your life? You've got the Ace of Cups. So when you kick over all the sadness and you remove all the stuff that's not working for you, look around, because here is the one the Spirit's offering you. And they're bringing it in. The abundance is going to be found when you seek the joy. This cup is also on the table. Remember, you have a wand, a pentacle, a sword, and a cup. So you're being asked to pick up the wand and move forward toward the thing that brings you joy and happiness. It is going to feel like a big leap of faith, because in the heart space moving forward, we have the unicorn, which represents the Fool card, the new beginning, the opportunity to really let yourself fly, to do something new and exciting. This is really beautiful energy here. The end of the week finds you not in the 10 of Wands. It has this 9 of Wands. It has this little monkey climbing around on the wands. But honestly, what I think, it's like you leave the monkey business behind, because you only have this one wand that you're carrying. I think that the way you choose what action you're going to take and you focus on that. And this feels like everybody's scrambling around behind you, because you've dropped all the wands and they're trying to figure out what they're supposed to do. And that's their problem. Because you have the one wand here, the one wand there. Excuse me. This unicorn, that horn really looks like the sword of truth leading the way. You have the cup. The only thing missing here is the pentacle, but I think you end up getting there. Not this week, but I think you set yourself up for success. We have a new moon that's happening at the end of the week, and so we're going to pull cards special for the new moon. But let's take a look at what we have going on here on Monday and Tuesday when that moon is in Cancer. You have help appears in various ways. So again, I think the struggle has been, where's the help? Who should I ask? How do I get it? So there is much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift you forget to look for the support systems that are with you continually. So I think the thing that's been kind of a hindrance is, are you asking for somebody else to do some of the little monkey business here and pick up some of the stuff that needs to be done? You have a change of direction with ease. It is a 5. So this new moon that is coming up is happening here in the Eastern time zone at 5:55 p.m. But that 55 carries through, except for a couple of time zones where it's like off by a half hour. That is, everybody's getting that 55, and 5 plus 5. So 5 is the number of change. So 2 changes creates the new beginning, the 10, the 1, the new opportunity, the Fool, right? Because you have a 1 here and you have a 0 here. It's a 10, but also when you add the 10, the 0 and the 1 together, you get a 1. It's a new beginning. It's the Magician. And so you have an opportunity here this week to really change things up and change with ease. It's just a matter of saying, oh my gosh, I'm leaving this monkey business up to you guys. I'm focusing on this one thing that I can create something and manifest something that brings me joy. That brings me joy and happiness, and I'm not going to worry about what the rest of y'all are doing. It's up to you what you do, right? It's pretty nice energy to be working in. So the moon's going to move on Wednesday and Thursday. It's going to be in Leo, and Wednesday and Thursday we've got the International Day of Peace, and the fall equinox happens at 9:03 p.m. on Thursday. Eastern time zone. Please adjust for your time zone, and there is a calculator below if that will help you. It's in the description box. And then a minute later, the sun moves into Libra, and it's about bringing in the balance in our lives, especially in matters of relationship. So look, you have International Day of Peace. You have the card of peace. That's the second time that's happened today. Look, you have inspiration That's that wand. That's that cup. You have the inspiration coming in this week. I am receiving divine inspiration right now. I breathe deeply knowing that all is well in my universe. Take a deep breath. You're receiving the inspiration that leads to the fulfillment. You have the fulfillment card coming in. Joy abounds in all areas of my life. I choose to pick up the cup of joy and happiness. I choose the action that brings me in alignment with the cup of joy and happiness, and I'm going to move forward on that in a creative way. I think when you have the Queen of Wands showing up, she's very creative about how she does it, and she's not afraid to lead by example, and she's not afraid to coordinate others to help her. She's a great boss to work for. She's very collaborative, and so you have an opportunity here to co-create with others. Look, another wand, Page of Spring. Princess of Spring, whatever they call it. So now you have everybody here except for the king. Optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic. This is for when that moon moves into Virgo. So Virgo and you, Gemini, are ruled by Mercury, and Mercury on the same day, within hours after the moon moves into Virgo on Friday, Mercury backs in to Virgo. And Venus, what you value, what's important to you, she's already in Virgo. And so it's an opportunity to really organize in a very creative way what it is that you're trying to promote for yourself. It is time to go after your dreams. It's time for you to pick up this cup. It is time. Stop being the beast of burden, they just said. Okay, it's time to pick up the cup of joy. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons and let your creativity take flight. Let your creativity take flight. Ooh, I'm going to title it that. Let your creativity take flight, because I love that so much. Venus is actually going to be opposing Neptune on Saturday the 24th, and that is all that energy is already building. But that is about letting your creativity take flight and to go after your dreams. And so when we finish this week at that new moon, we've got once the moon gets into Virgo, you have the card of delight. Go after your dreams. Count your blessings, enjoy life, take pleasure in the simple things, and always expect the best. And that new moon that's setting you up here, you have achievement. Actually, you have a chance for achievement. This card came first. You have a chance for achievement. It's not going to be guaranteed unless you pick up the wand, unless you chase down your dreams, unless you do the hard work of saying, this is too much crap. Not my monkey, not my circus. This is the thing I'm going to focus on because it brings me joy and happiness. Go for the delight. Really beautiful cards. All right, Gemini, you go get them. Excited for you. I am on Facebook every day if you want to follow along with on the different energies of the day. I do a live chat with the video that I premiere every Sunday night, 7:30 Eastern time zone here in the U.S. Love to have you come along. You guys take great care, and I will see you hopefully on the chat. But if not, I'll see you back here next week. Take good care and go after your dream.